Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded inside the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Dancing to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. J.J. Watt, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? No confidence in the defense? You don't like the punter? What's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
The linebacker, DeQuell Jackson, in on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson, they'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Dumps it off to Gurley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. If they're not going to stop you, keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Six nothing our score after one.
With the score, Texans 6, Jets nothing.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
CeeDee Lamb.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Now pass hauled in downfield. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Houston. catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Tyrell Williams was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Jackson. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Gurley. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
On third down, it's George. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Taken down at the 40.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Right back to him on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down. On first and 10, it's Jackson. And hauled in by the tight end Miller. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
22 yards.
A good pickup there, a 22. To throw is Jackson on first and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. To throw again, Jackson. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, not a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10. Will find Lamb. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And some room to run now. And he's into the clear. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Fielded right around the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Jackson now off the bootleg. A tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
New York.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Jackson.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
23-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point.
Is good.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a this league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to run.
On first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
But doesn't Texas start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Jets have recovered.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
On first down, George. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Texans 13.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's George busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
To number 83.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
And the Jets first down.
Now Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. He'll run it, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
at the 6-yard line.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, it's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Crusher there as it's intercepted.
Shot it either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. They run out of the shotgun to Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Jackson. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Jackson now on 2nd and 10, being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Today's final score.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run on first down. George. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, I mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Fighting through pressure, breaks a tackle. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jack Youngblood. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Third down and long.
There's Jackson on third and long. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 34.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Sliding out of the pocket. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 34 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Yard line.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And now it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Visitors 3.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Down by Deion Jones. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson flush to his right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's George. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd
On 3rd down. It's George, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
A 24-yard attempt.
Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Now Jackson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
4-yard gain.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. This is caught by Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Bo Jackson, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Well, CD, taking a step back, we're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 at this part of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Francisco in the opener. They did. Then they jumped on Washington this week, and they are 2-0 as well.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we know the not good news about teams that start 0-2. The Giants.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
5 yards.
As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. He's airing it out for Williams. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
For Tyrell Williams.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Jackson. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fields this way up at the 17. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. They're going to try and throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time. And now it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And the option play works on the 2-point try. What do you think of the call?
I like the call. What you're worried about, though, is if the defense blitzes the play. And if they do, what your answer is, the option. Why? If they blitz it, the quarterback has a chance to get rid of it to a trailing back. That would work pretty well there.
At their own 25-yard.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Corey Littleton, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And it's a touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
At their own
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now left side on the swing pass. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. And hauled in by the tight end Miller. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, let's go back to the start of the season talk, Charles. We talked about some 2-0 and 0-2 teams. You mentioned Arizona, maybe a good surprise. Houston, a bad surprise. Any other teams a surprise at this point to you?
Well, I think that I would look at the Los Angeles Rams right out of the gate at home against Dallas, opening their new stadium. Many thought Dallas would go out west and beat them. That didn't happen. Then how about the Rams going on the road this week and beating Philadelphia and decisively. This looks like a Rams team that finished 9-7 last year. It has designs on challenging for the division title. And one other team I would throw in there is a little bit of a surprise, just by how it's gone down. How about Atlanta? I know it's tough against Seattle, tough against Dallas. Seattle was at home, but they got jumped on by Seattle. And in the Dallas game, they just gave away. That's a team that should be at worst 1-1 right now. Now looking at 0-2 and have a lot of questions.
Jackson on first down. They'll roll him out right. That's caught by Jackson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They run with Jackson out of the gun, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Jackson, that's good for a.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore.
He's 23.
As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say, we're that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command.
Brings up
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a draw play for Gurley. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a give right side. George. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right at the
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
The Jets on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. The catch made by Miller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. On first down, it's George, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
The 22-yard line.
From the 22, Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Complete to Eddie George.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On the play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He may try and run for this. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. 15 yards. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Now it's Jackson. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Today's final score.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
To kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morten Andersen to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Going deep this time for Miller. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brought down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They just get the play off. Now Vick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Woods the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick.
Now slant to Jones.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. In a design QB run in that spot, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard a bit. It didn't work, though.
Again, we're seeing that college influence come into the NFL. Quarterback run game on 4th down. We didn't see that very much in the previous years in the NFL.
No, seeing it more. Saw it there. Did not work out. Turnover on down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 15.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
First down, Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now a handoff for Gurley. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
4th down, Vick. Escaping the pressure right. And got a man. It's Woods. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Vick, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about. Assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
They'll run on 1st down. It's George. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And shutting him off, now open field. The 20. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 11. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
3-yard pickup.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That's caught at the 1. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
A 1st down throw coming for Vick. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Hey, CD, let's peer ahead to week 3 on the NFL slate. I'm looking down at the schedule here, seeing what catches my eye. How about the Rams at Buffalo? That's a pretty good game. A couple of 2-0 teams. Dallas at Seattle. What else do you have?
Well, how about Green Bay and New Orleans on Sunday night? We always talk about quarterback matchups that we'd love to see more of. You don't get to see very often Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees, and this could be the last time if Drew Brees indeed heads towards retirement after this season. And how about the one that's going to cap off the weekend? Kansas City at Baltimore.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how big is that one, right? Because there are a number of...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
And this will be incomplete. The physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The ball carrier tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 6 yards.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
Brown on the stop.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Gurley,
The 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Vick, option right. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Cook, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head, his head coach and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. That's caught out wide by Cooks.
Vick's pass.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. On play action, Vick. Flush to his right. It's caught. Jones. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Now it's Gurley. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7 and a Falcon first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Quick throw out wide by Vick. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
Atlanta.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Vick, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Jets 7. Morton
following the touchdown. Here's Anderson to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
There on the tackle. No gain on the play. Second and
to throw again on second down. Jackson. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And down to the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And Jackson throwing once more. And that is incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.